Alright peeps, welcome back to Cavey. And yes, the cliffhanger, they did get the tree planted. And now that's why you were all here anyway. You couldn't resist the old cliffhanger from the last episode. And look at this, we've got a bit of flooding that happens every time. But I want to store up all of what I can. Now near the end of the last episode, I placed this large warehouse. And I put it off to the side to be like, let's be as efficient as possible. Now I didn't take into account that the path kinks run to the side there, because there used to be some blueberries here, but no longer, so I can pop the path there, delete all this, and plop the large warehouse down there. Now that's as efficient as it can be. And I've been thinking as well, this lemonade stand here, although it is canny, it's not as mad and mental as it could and should be, so we're pushing it back one. Now it's proper hanging off the edge there. That's how we like our lemonade stands. Now in the last episode, we were flapping about our food and more in particular our berry supply. Because these berry warehouses here are the only berries we have to store. These berries here, they were planted and have still got another 6 and a bit days before they even start popping out berries. And that's why we're relying on our lovely little grapevines here. And very shortly, our lemon trees. And now that we got our plankers and cogger on the gun, we should be building, as you can see by the builders through there, our smelter here. Getting the last of the gears and planks in. And look at this, we've got all the farmers picking up the kohlrabis and they'll sure be planting them back down again, being as efficient as possible. Because beavers, that is what we need, like. You know what, I'm thinking, with the lemonade stand being here, we should pop a little tank down. Although you know what, since the beavers started building it, I've realised that I don't actually want it. Because I believe this place actually holds like hundreds of lemonade. And we are time restricted on all of our resources. So let's give you old tree chopper a chance. You've already got your work cut out for you with all these ever blossoms, haven't you, pal? And we are running dangerously low on water storage. Let's up the priority of this medium tank. Get that in. Although it is going to have to go in after this, unfortunately. We do need to be getting metal blocks up with an absolute quickness. Oh, it's something else I bloody noticed while editing the last episode, and it's in! It's bloody in! I get 3 logs back for that. How much is a normal shaft? 1, right. I'm still gonna delete it. Get deleted, I'll take the 2 logs, and just accept the fact I was an utter buffoon in the last episode. Now, the fact that this is built isn't too bad, because I do get my whole log back on that. I just need to waste some builders' time picking them up. The reason I want to get those 2 paused is because I need to wait and have 500 science points spare. I know I've got more than 500 science points now. To get a universal power shaft in there to stick into the old smelter here. And since I've got these paused, I reckon I may as well delete this gear workshop for now. Just for now. As that'll allow us to pop a scrapper flag down and pick all of this scrap metal up here on this level. And ideally that'll unveil a way down here and all somehow. Because I don't actually know how we're going to get onto this level. Every blickety block seems to be covered with scrap. And I don't know if scrappers can scrap doon. I decided to delete this lumberjack flag doon here. We may as well get a bonus kohlrabi doon. We got this one up here and all. This one can reach these trees here, so it's algae. Just click this rubble pile and it says it's got 80 scrap in it. Does that mean the old scrap issue's sorted? We'll keep an eye on this pile. If it guns down from 80, then happy days. You know what, beaver builder here? Are you about to put the last plank? No, you're not. We've still got 6 more planks. You know what? Why don't we have ourselves a wee speedy up bit of these last 6 planks scanning? And here we go. Can I redeem myself from the last episode? Was that the last plank? Or can MiGly still not count? Alright, MiGly still can't count. Okay then. Beaver builder, hammer the last plank in there. Oh no. Oh, it's done. It's in. I cannot believe 2 episodes in a row. I proved that man can't count. Let's hang about here. I have a feeling that this grafter... no, it isn't. I was going to say I have a feeling that this grafter has hold made from the smelter, but it's not. It's Malak. And Malak's nowhere to be seen. Look, they're out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, here's Malak. They're just back in time to clock off and go to bed. Oh, morning, beavers. Everybody up and out. We've got some metal to be smelting away with. Look at them straight in. Let me see that percentage gone up. It's 77% efficiency. Look at it flying up! We're about to get our first bit of metal! There it is! The first bit of metal in Cavey. Now what do we do with this first bit of metal? Do we let it gun in the engine? Do we build a deep Badwater pump? Or do we be clever and look after food production? Or do we say sorry to all that and sink all of our science points in unlocking a large tank. So I can finally fill this bloody space. Look at that. No beavers. Get that in. We'll recycle these planks and gears. They can go straight into making this big old tank here. And I will say, beavers, the lemonade stand will have to come after the large tank. Let me see about rejigging this space here just a bit. I don't want to go deleting loads of stuff because I'm going to replace them with large warehouses. I mean, to be fair, that's probably all the rejigging I could do for now. I will want to pop one there as well. So how far does that come out? Oh, just the one platform. Easy peasy. Now actually, I'm wondering, do I build it one to the side there and have a little alleyway again and doing the side? I mean, that alleyway will most likely become staircases, which is why I'm talking about it. Because I could then flip the orientation of the warehouses and have them on the inside. I just realised I'm banging on about staircases. We're doing these staircases here in Cavey. We're doing ladders. Oh, but this is a much better spot for a ladder. Look at that. Oh, but then we could have a path. And it all connects. Oh, no. I'll have to quickly spin the old ladder run for that to work. But now we have paths connected all the way through there, and we'll have staircases up. Oh, I'm liking this so far, I'm liking this so far. Presuming we can actually get to the point of building these things. Right, we're going to do kohlrabi storage here, so we've got our berries and our kohlrabis ready to store. Being stored in a big way. Look at that, 1,200 versus the bloody 200 I have here. It's incalculably more. Unlike the medium tank to large tank ratio, that's an easy 4. But that does mean I can technically delete 4 of these tanks. Damn unbelievably tall bamboo. For the sake of one of these large tanks. Interesting. But that does all depend on Malik here. Scrapping away. Producing all the metal blocks. And day 5 without a warning. Oh, we are being blessed by the beaver gods here. Way out of storage. What's going on here? Kohlrabis? Yeah, now we've got kohlrabi storage. Beavers? Have I overwhelmed the 3 farmhouses I've got here? I put 3 down thinking I was going to be there. I'm never going to overwhelm that. It's a tiny little 32 by 32 map. Well, little did I know. You know what? Let's actually check this. How do we do? We're going to do a kohlrabi picking and planting speedy up it until there's a tide change warning. Probably until tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, for those who haven't caught the community post. No. I'll just tell you at the end of the video. Yeah, we're going. It's happening. We've got a warning. It's a drought though. Oh, beautiful. And by the looks of things, the farmers aren't particularly overwhelmed here. If anything, we'd say mildly overwhelmed. Not particularly overwhelmed. So I'm happy enough with that. The only thing with the drought, though, we didn't have any production during a drought. And I pumped all my metal blocks. Oh, I haven't actually put any metal blocks in anything yet, have I? No, I've still got the 5 sitting there. Oh, moment of truth. I've got 3 planks worth of thinking time here. Speed 1 it. Do I attempt to get 30 metal blocks in here? Hang on. No pause, right, no pause. Oh, he's hammering away, right, no distractions.
We've only got 30 in storage. I was going to question how much storage we have here. Because I could just store up as many as I can and see if we even get to 20. We could, oh no, we're only at 5. Can I pause anything to make the production?
Oh, here we can. Oh, the metal blocks are already in. Flapped about too long. Because he's only running at 80% efficiency. I don't think we're going to get 20 or 30 planks in. Metal blocks, rather. I'm just going to let them go into here. And then we'll see what we do with it when the drought hits. I would like to be able to, burn some wood, keep some industrial action going on up in here somewhere. But, like I was saying earlier, if we're not doing that, I can pop a nice tidy path down here. You know what, actually, before I faff on too much, what level is all of this on? Oh! Why didn't I just do this when I was showing off the cave? MiGly, man, you gotta stop forgetting about this stuff. Look, there's the cave! And a beaver walking on top of it. I haven't seen this. I actually have not seen the cave. I'm actually kind of proud of myself now, because this is exactly how I imagined, in my mind's eye, the cave to be underneath. We done that little tour in episode 1. I think I've done a little bit more of a tour in episode 2. But there you go, look, you can see the water sources there. That feed this bloody lovely cave. I actually didn't even know about these ones. So there we go, we are learning something I didn't know. There's the fall. There's the track for the other fall that I was... Oh, with the worst camera angles possibly trying to show you. Oh, nightmare. And then here we got this bit here, which is completely dry, which I remember noting. There you can see it in there. We might try and do something with that, moisten it up, maybe. And then there's the old side falls with this source that comes out this side there. Anyway, stop getting distracted, MiGly. Let's go up to the level where this bloody scavenger flag is. So, does that mean that you are on this level? So if I go down a level. It does look like it, doesn't it? It looks like all of this. Ooh! So a lot of this at the back is actually on this level. What about this bit of scrap here? Does this go down? Oh no, I can see the rock there. Alright, in that case, I will pop plenty of metal flags on here. I think the 5 of them should do for now. And as we pull more of these ruins down, we'll be able to add more. Now we are going to have to think about something, so let's do it now. Metal efficient mine. We need 4,000 science points, and that churns through your beavers. They get injured so fast in the mines. But of course that's a bit later game. And we'll know roughly how much stock we've got once we rip all of this down of ruins. And the main thing I wanted to check is it didn't need scrap metal to actually make the thing. Because I would need to know about that sooner rather than later if it did. Look at the beavers hanging out after hours. I wonder if we'll get a beaver run across the new platform and stand on this bit of ground. And we've got beavers kipping on the new platform, so you know. Everybody get up. It's time to slurp up the last of the water that you can. Although I'm pretty sure storage is basically full now. Yeah. 1.2k of water. It's not too bad. I think I'm okay with that. 7 metal blocks. Ooh, I need to start filling this so he doesn't run out. And that means that'll be 18 here, won't it? Yeah, okay. I am just going to hang about until there's 0 scrap metal in here. There we go. 0 scrap metal. Now. Oh, I need to have mode on for this. I can give 20 scrap there. And there's only 60 in here now. Hopefully by the end of the episode we've went through this 80 scrap. And I don't end up accidentally cheating in the next episode because I forgot how much scrap I've put in. Actually, can I modify this? 20. Oh, I've got to hit control. Right. Hey, there we go. I figured it out. We're down to 60 scrap metal. Happy days. Don't have to remember or do anything. I just need to remember to do that every time. I think that's the cleanest way of not cheating while blatantly cheating. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, and beavers, I'd rather you not pop any resources into there just yet. Not just yet. And I was just thinking I might get a tapper shack down just to get the pine before we chop these trees down. And I'm still thinking that it just means I'm going to have to wait as long as possible before chopping these pines down. I'm not sure if I'll leave this bit in the episode where I forgot I could put 4 scrappers there or not. I guess we'll see how Editor MiGly's feeling, whether he wants to humiliate us for a 3rd time this episode or not. You know what? I need a friend right now. Bobby Razzie! Bobby Razzie! Oh, Bobby Razzie, the farmer. I knew you'd be the common influence I needed, Bobby Razzie. You're the type of beaver that doesn't mind that his Bobby nickname is stuck with him through his adulthood. You're a beaver leg end, pal. And he's picked his called Robbies. Back to stressing! Oh, and as well, I hope my large tank placements adds to why I didn't want to put more water wheels down. This was my big plan all along. Who's this hanging out in the tank? Is it Bobby Razzie? It's Bobby Razzie! I love Bobby Razzie. Look at him just kipping in the call Robbies. You know what, peeps? I'll meet you in the morning. Good morning, Bobby Razzie. I pressed B2 and he ran away. Bye bye, Bobby Razzie. Is this Bobby Razzie up here? Did I follow him right? Oh, it's Velga. I didn't follow Bobby Razzie properly. Oh, Bobby Razzie's behind, wasn't he? This was Bobby Razzie here. Oh, which one is it? Left or right? I think it's left. Let us know if you got it right. Oh, it was... Bobby Razzie was on the right! And if you let us know that you got it right, why do you just pesh off every time I try to do a little bit of talking? If you let us know you are right, then GG. Nee-ree. But there may be a re at some point, so watch back. Hang on. Pause! Free cam time. Actually, I'm not going to free cam. I'm just going to turn the FOV down. Have you seen the beaver's tongue there? And I reckon the beaver's snoring as well, because you can see the lips flapping about. I never knew the beavers had a little tongue. That's mental, that. Anyway, back to the FOV. I really hope I get this right. I actually don't know what field of view this game plays at. I think it's 45. I'm so sorry if it isn't. Here we are, 0.7 days left. The smelter's got 3 metal blocks in his pocket. And there's 8 metal blocks in the large tank. We're going to be able to build a nout. Well, not nout. We could build a deep Badwater pump. If only I had some science points, you know? And I would actually unpause these, and I'm going to pause 2 water pumpers there, the 2 furthest away. Aye. Because I'm maxed out with storage, the water pumpers are sitting there digging out anyway, so why not? Oh, the drought means we'll get berries as well. We'll be able to start storing berries. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, no. Oh no! 80, 60. There is not 80 and 60 in here. But could I scavenge enough planks? See if we get 20 planks there. And I don't have planks in any other builds. So, yeah, nah. I do want to get this on though. No, MiGly, don't do it. I know you want it. Blueberry! Gather a flag! Berry picker! Come and earn your bloody keep! It just went nighttime, hasn't it? Oh no, berry picker! Pick that berry! Oh, yes! We can finally think about reproducing again. Oh, you know, it's going to be epic, this. There's going to be a little patch here that's all going to come in together. Let us do a wee speedy up bit while all of the blueberries come in. Oh, it's drought o'clock, it's drought o'clock. Need more speedy up bit. That was a canny little speedy up bit, though. You can see the order they were planted in and that. Well, that's it. The water's up. We're up to 1.0 here. Now, what is the water level on the other side of these floodgates? Let's have a look. It's got to be fading them high, like. At least 0.9, because that's what I have them set at. And there is a little bit of water that comes spilling out here. But it's definitely not at 2, because there's a little bit of a gap there. Oh, look at the mangroves! Oh, you're not full of mangrove fruits, are you? Good, good. Berries. Beavers are probably eating them, that's good. Oh, right. Bum pause on pause. Pause. That means we should have some haulers. Haulers? Oh, yous are all over here, aren't yous? Working in the flags. Oh, I was bloody flapping for a second there, I'm not going to lie to you, peeps. I was on... Oh, here we go. Beavers building the old flags. So what did we end up with, all in all? 12, 18 and 29 to play with. It's not enough to do anything, is it? I would like... Yes, thank you, Beavers. For Beavers to start popping logs in this warehouse, if naught else. You know what? The Beavers are going to be coming from over here, up the ladder, where this little warehouse is, and going up here. So why don't we observe some builder-beaver teamwork while they get all the logs in? Oh, wow, I left it running, and I think the Beavers actually got all the logs in when the sky went pink. What a bunch of legends. Oh, storage. I'm getting scared. Yes, I'm getting scared. But we don't have 80 planks. We have 39. That's almost half. We do have almost half the planks we need. And while we're watching the Beavers wake up from the new platform, is that Bobby Razzie there? Kipping. Oh, it was good in. Look at that Bobby hanging out. Couple of Bobbies. Oh, I love it. 9 days. That's not too bad, that. Like, oh, so it was 10 days. 10-day drought. I didn't even check, you know. I was just so happy it was a drought. Look at you scrapping away. Oh, you can see through them when it dries out. So this will be the level here. Aye, so we can recoup this bit of ground, but how do we get to? Beavers can't scrap up a block, otherwise a beaver would have got... Beavers, please pick these up in the next 0.9 days. Like, please, for real, seriously. Otherwise, the beavers would have just picked it up when they were picking this scrap up here. Oh, okay. I know how I can get this one. I can ladder up to it. But how do I get this one? I can't ladder over the top of this, because game says no. No ladder for you, MiGly, on top of here. So yeah, now we might have to get our thinking caps on when the time comes for that. And half I knew, I just want beavers hanging about over here. I mean, maybe ideally more than one of yous, like. That was kind of the whole point. I was thinking, who's not working during the drought that we don't already have paused? I mean, very shortly we won't need all the farmers, because we'll be maxed out on kohlrabi storage. Which is terrible. Can I let it happen? I don't think I can, you know. Storage, warehouses, medium warehouse, it's only 15 logs. We're just going to have to get a couple more of these on the gun. We'll pop one there. Beavers, please build this with the quickness. Get the kohlrabis on. You know what, why don't we have a little speedy up bit? Weldon will pick up it up. Ooh, okay, that wasn't a speedy up bit, and that wasn't English. But it's in. We've got a bit more kohlrabi storage. And I was just thinking about how annoying it is that I cannot pop a bloody warehouse here. There's just no space for it. And then I was like, hang on. There is space for it, MiGly. Delete this pathway temporarily and pop a bloody warehouse on there. Store more kohlrabis. And this time, we shall observe the builders in a speedy up fashion. Kind of a speedy up bit that, I'm not going to lie to you, peeps. Me apologies for that speedy up bit. I'm usually better than that. A lot better than that. You know, if that's about it new, I might be able to say Beaver Builders, doing a 1. That should give us a couple of more scrappers flagging away here. And you know what, peeps? Since we've got nought else to do other than wait and watch the beavers do their thing, why don't we have us a nice speedy up there for the rest of this drought? I'm going to have to get this series speeding along and all, because I saw a post about an update. Here we are, just to prove to you MiGly can count. I've left it all on speed 4. We're going to come out the speedy up bit, and very, very shortly, we're going to have beavers waking up. Oh, no, I pressed the button. To a new cycle. Look at that. I've timed it sort of perfectly. 0.0 days is when we're going to find out. I don't know what we're finding out, other than cycles exist. But we got my water pumpers back up and running. 837 water. We're doing sweet on that. It's time to just blanket demolish all of these because most of them have got scrap in them. And I just stopped the path run there because I reckon, why not, you know? Just like, why not unpause all of these things? We can start making more things. And I had a bit of a think while I was in that speedy up bit. And if I pause this when it's at 30 metal blocks but not fully built, we can start working on our engine And if we get into a situation where we got like 19 blocks in the engine, I can quickly delete this, you know? Or whatever else I like to do. Like flood me settlement. Speed 4 while the flooding goes away. There we go. We're back in action. And double check our priorities. I'm happy with that. I would like to get these up on priority a little bit. They are a tad important. Especially considering the kohlrabi warehouses are full. Where's the kohlrabi space? There it is. I see it. Look at that. That's the only bit of bloody kohlrabi storage we've got. The tippity top of these marine warehouses. Oh, you know what, actually? Let me go maximum priority this stuff here. High priority this here, because I only really care about the metal blocks going in here. And that'll get metal blocks and gears. Because the next thing that needs those items is the engine. And that's very low priority. So that means that the very high priority jobs, the warehouses, are going to get in rather sharpish. And then once all the planks and logs are in for the warehouses, they'll start building the lemonade stand. Every time with the hitbox for the unbelievably tall bamboo, they'll start building the old map maker.plantreader.lemonade stand.display name. Everyone's favourite lemonade stand. Now I deleted these flags a few times, so there must be a fair amount of scrap knocking about on the floor here, like. Oh, not bad. Oh, speaking of scrap, do you need a top up? Nah, still got 20. Like, that's... Whoa! Okay. What's happening? Oh, I didn't pause the inventors. That's what's happening. Let's pause these 4. And now we should have crafters everywhere. And we need maybe 4 builders. We had 4 builders previously, so why don't we have 4 builders now? What jobs have I introduced? Oh, these are still effing on pause. Not that any beavers are working there, but, you know, what are my beavers doing? Where are they grafting? Now, since we're maxed out on kohlrabi storage, I'm going to pause this farmhouse, get a couple of more builders on the gun, and then think about permanently unpausing one of these. I always do this, don't I? I say think about, and then I do it, and then there's a babby knocking the boot, and here we go, I've committed to it. And I'm thinking I might pop down a couple of breeding pods, just around here. Aye, beavers, get that built. I want to have some sprogs in reserve, you know? I've just been looking at this little area here. I don't need these straight power shafts. If I delete these, and then use a hardy-dandy small warehouse to push the rubble out the way, I can pop the cogger shop right on the side there like that. Like nout's a matter. You remember we're going to be putting a universal power shaft in there, so it'll get power sideways, and then we can cap it off to the smelter. That's a nice little compact setup. And then we're going to pop a little fermenter up here as well. Maybe. We'll see. Probably. You can see we're still getting metal blocks in the old lodge tank, but we're starting to get planks in the lodge warehouse now. So plankers, plank away as fast as you can. We need all the planks. And thankfully we've got a decent amount of wood stored up for now. Big for now. Oh no! Oh damn! I was just checking the status of the breeding pods and I just got a bad tide warning in me face. Oh, look, I can't complain. I can't complain. Earlier in this episode I said the beaver gods were smiling down on us. And they were. The beaver gods have just took Smoko, so bad tides crept in here. Oh, panic stations! Right, panic stations! Rip up the mall! Rip the mall up! No planties! No more planties. When you got 3 days when you get these up. Right. Big panic stations. I need to slurp up this Badwater. Simple fact. 5 metal blocks, 10 gears, 20 planks. The 20 planks, which are actually logs, need bother. There's 19 gears in here, 13 metal blocks. There's enough. There is enough. And we even have 3 metal blocks in here. Because I just realised if I delete this, I won't be able to pick up the metal blocks. But instead of building a small industrial pile and potentially losing a log later on doing the line, I'm just going to wait and see if we craft enough of this before the bad tide rolls around. Well, I've committed to the science points now. Oh, this spot here. I was actually just looking for a spot where I might be able to pop this. Oh, I need to be clever. Cut trees. Cut them all. We may as well get the wood for it. Cut all of these. And let me say prioritise mangrove fruits because I noticed we've got a couple there. Let's try. Get the mangrove fruits up, but get all the wood for cutting this. And let's see, can I fit this in any sort of way that makes sense? A little bit of F to flip. It doesn't help. I could put it there, but I'd be taking out a bit of grape growing ground, you know? I could put it there. No, it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. You know what? Can I? How long is this bard, lads? 6. It is long enough. I can double check thanks to the little height show mod. Height 8. Height 3. That is less than 6. Let's go. Right then. So, delete this large industrial pile, delete this side platform, and pop a deep Badwater pump up there. Look at that, slurping it up as it cans past. Now, beavers, that is unfortunately a maximum priority job, like we need that in. I don't think there's any real reason of getting this in. High priority that. Oh, and he's have actually done this bit. And high priority that as well, but here's a decent way into that. I'm happy with that. But aye, beavers, I need you to get this bad lad in. And we should see some builders picking up 2 gears that are in here and shoving them in there. Ooh, and because it's a bad tide, the wheels will still be spinning. We'll be able to continue our industrial revolution here. Oh, it's not going to be too bad. It's not going to be too bad. Maybe shouldn't have said that. I don't think I should have said that. Hi, these haven't even grown. They're 15%. 15%. It's been like 3 cycles. We might get some of these in. Well, yeah, we're going to get some of these in, but like some of these are on 80-odd%, look. Like, we're not going to get all of these berries in. We might get another round. You know what, actually? You know what? Just like at the beginning of the episode, let's do a little speedy up bit while these blueberries spawn in. Alright, like, I just sped 4 through an entire day and, like, actually nothing happened. So, let us check on the deep Badwater pump situation. Ooh, 4 gears. Why aye? We'll get them in, no bother. And I was flapping earlier, being like, oh, I might have to take the gears out of here to go in there, because I was thinking this was going to stop. And it's not going to stop. The water wheel's going to still spin. I have just had a thought, though. Power, water wheels, large water wheel. Because the large water wheel makes much more power. Look at that, 270 horsepower per centimetre squared versus 60 horsepower per centimetre squared. We're going to need some planks, and I believe it's a big laddie, as the name suggests. So will it fit here? Oh, ooh, mate, you know. Let's stay in line here. Unpause this. That's the whole point of having this bloody third one in. We have kohlrabi storage, yeah? No. Yeah. No. Alright, this is no longer berry storage, beavers. This is kohlrabi storage. Do what you can. Alright, now back to the old power wheel will it fit situation. Will it fit? It will, you know. Oh, no, it's 3, isn't it? Because it's got the bloody box on the side. So is this the fancy one? It is. This is the fancy one. This is a modded one, as you can see. I can go all sort of directions off the side there. And actually off this side directly. But how would this fit then if it's 3 wide? Because I've only got 2 wide there. I think I may just have to accept. Whoa, I'm not accepting this! What? What are me beavers doing? Oh, I unpaused this. And the district centre workers stayed there. Okay, district centre workers, start grafting in here again. Yes, are desperately needed in here. Oh, is this empty? No. Oh, it's working. It's working? Oh, are these piles not broke? Oh no, these piles are broke. Sorry, where? How? 42. And it suddenly works. I mean, I could not write that any better. 42. It all makes sense. But we are at least chopping down our here. Oh, I didn't do the thing, did I? I said I was going to be clever and I didn't. Unmark cutting for this area, yeah. So when the lumberjack flag wants to chop something, they're going to end up down here every time. Alright, I hope 1.4 days is enough. You know what? I'm not going to sit here and hope for the best. Let me plop doing some bonus lumberjack flags that can see the underwater bit there. You know what? Out of sheer curiosity, I'm going to place that there. That lumberjack flag. Surely that's, once it's built, is going to block the path. Like, surely. I have to see though, so yeah, now let's do it. Here's the beaver hammering away, about to build the old lumberjack flag that may or may not block the entire path. Is it blocked? Let's find out. It's not blocked. Got a beaver work there. Oh, I need to see this. I need to see this. Like, definitely need to be seeing this. All Cath pal, drop off that big plank, because you were a builder before now. But now, you're a tree jobber. Pick up that log, get yourself under here, and then what are you going to do here? How does this work? He guns up, he does a Yui, pops his plank on, and then just guns away? And where you... Oh. Okay, I didn't unmark this bit for cutting. I guess I wasn't clever enough. I just want you to cut what's doing there, beavers. That's it. Just what's doing there. And also bump the working hours up to 24. So I can have a nice quick 0.6 days speedy up bit of these mangroves getting chopped down and the river running red. And I would change, it's running red, and I just thought, I just panicked. Oh, 9-day bad tide. Not too bad. That means that these berries here won't die. They'll retain the 38% growth. Yes, this is why I'm panicking. I saw that there was still 1 mangrove there, and I do not want to be about to get called to chop that. Sacrifice the 2 wood, or just delay picking up the 2 wood for a little bit more, realistically. No cutting in here at all. And before I forget, cut all of this, beavers. Now get out! Get out! Oh, I didn't press play. Get out, beaver! The red water! No! Get up and go. Oh, that was so close. That was too close. Ho, ho, ho. I didn't know the beavers were going to go to the left there. Oh, I completely forgot about the second bit as well that went round. Alright, so the water pumpers are going to continue to slope it all up while they can. And the better do it now, I've still got 7 water to gun up. Oh, it's this time again. It's this time again. You know who isn't needed? Mr. Forrester. You can go be something useful. And I'll keep yous up and running because I would like yous to get these bits of kohlrabies doing. Before this bit of water here gets too tainted. Look, we can actually see that it's nice and blue this time. And it's slowly but surely gonna get more and more tainted. And then the ground gets contaminated. And I do hope that speedy up bit was cool, like. It was actually canny to watch in real time. But like sped up, I reckon that would look a canny cool. But we should have heaps of... Oh, bloody sciences, man. Every time I need sciences, let's go. So we're going to continue. Oh, it's up and running. We're pumping Badwater and we need to store Badwater. You know what? I'm going to get this large tank in. It's as simple as that. So, store Badwater in there. Now, temporarily, I will ask the beavers to build this so I can get Badwater on the crack. Because it is temporary. We only have 9 days to slurp up as much Badwater as possible. Speaking of water, are we getting anything? Nope. Alright then. That's ease paused. We should have haulers. Look at them. 3 haulers. As well as 4 builders. And all industrial action running at 82% efficiency. So I wish I'll get this up and running in no time. And then we'll have a little Badwater tank there. And as well, I'll up the priority of these warehouses again, because we do still need them. See, I feel so much happier knowing that I have 1.4k kohlrabies. And we should not dip. Oh, boss! Please say I haven't... Right, good. I don't think I've messed up too bad. I don't think I've missed any births here. I'm leaving this on the screen until it's full and I'm pausing all 4 of these. But as I was saying, I'm fairly happy that we're not going to dip into the berries here, so we can still keep reproducing while we wait 24 days for these to go. And speaking of, I'm committing. Berries are the priority for this forester. Absolute priority. And yes, look, 8.4 days, 8.2 days left. They are going to keep their 38% growth there. You know, pal, you're not needed, Mr. Gatherer. Lumberjack flag, you are needed for now. I'll let you run. Other 2 lumberjack flags, though, these are no longer needed. Thank you very much for your service. You know what, peeps? Why don't we have ourselves a real casual speedy up bit during this bit bad tide? And I'll tell you me plan for Cavey. Because if you remember when I introduced this series, it was an update 6 series, because update 7 brings 3D terrain with it. And I feel like 3D terrain will somewhat trivialize the classic 32x32 challenge that I've been doing. It opens up a whole new world of ideas, didn't get us wrong, but this map, Cavey, needs to be done before update 7 releases. Therefore, for those of you that have hung around this whole episode, all the way to the end of episode speedy up bit, and also missed the community post that I posted yesterday, Cavey is now the main daily series on the channel. Daily Cavey. So get your beaver butts ready for a big month-long daily epic saga of how the Iron Teeth survive on a teeny weeny 32x32 map. And with this being an end of episode speedy up bit, I can address the fact, yeah, I forgot to pause the breeding pod, so half of the speedy up bit has the hood on. And on that bombshell, I do hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch yous tomorrow. Toodles! And ideally that null veil of whale down. And ideally that null veil of whale. And ideally that lone veil of whale down. And ideally that lone veil away down here and all somehow.
Well done.